Wanna share. Wanna share, my beg, everyone. If you love this Motumbu, I beg una better share them. Today na news hour. We don't decam. All man go call, all man go talk. Number is there plenty. Neither I don't write up. There for your screen. All man una cafe day up. Una welcome to Liberation TV. We are back now indefinitely. Liberation TV has gone through a lot of modification. You can see how amazing it is to be in Liberation TV. It is that time where we want to put the struggle again for fine defined lines. You don't see us every time. We come for real struggle to make sure that we continue to guide our struggle. Put it in straight line. My dearest compatriot, fellow brothers and sisters, fellow Amazonian. When I share them, Tori Day plenty. When I show some love, when I share everywhere to all WhatsApp group, share everywhere to all social media, to all platforms for Facebook. Now God, He go pay you. Now God, He go bless you. What will you do? Not be position where one time for this struggle. They know they pay anyone. This is voluntary work. If you are watching here, now because you've been a volunteer. You too, you know like for see our people they die. You want to see us together as one Amber. You self-sub, you pray for Papa God for heaven for bring peace for Amber. Me will be free. That is what Liberation TV has come to do, to bring our children. Now we picking them together. For to solve our problem them. No more ratatata. It will not be sure international community say we they so we be mature people. We not be animal. So we better pass la republic. We feel solve our problem. How can international community ever believe we? It's food for thought. I call everyone to share. Plenty news a day. We go see them today. Please, when I share them, if you know they there, I know they here. If our people know they, we know they. Ground Zero, now the center for everything. The good, the bad, and the ugly. But all roads lead to Ground Zero. We no go feel one the 1 5 for free Ground Zero, but we know one Ground Zero for come together. We want to prolong war. Cameroon no one make war end because they gain money. But we Amber will not gain anything for war. Now only people they die. Therefore, as all routes lead to Ground Zero, and Ground Zero now the lasting phase for everyone. Diaspora remain diaspora, overseas remain overseas. No be we country, now only Ground Zero where we pivot day. No Ground Zero, no diaspora. No Ground Zero, no me, no you. Therefore, as people wait to fear God, as people wait turn up for we people, may we turn today to speak the truth, the merciful truth, and help our leaderships, help Ground Zero to come together, unite, collaborate, and we in diaspora show love. Today is not a talk show of hate. Today is a talk show to tell a brother directly you are wrong and wrong is wrong. Today is a day to congratulate a brother you are right and right is right. I want to leave my number on the screen. To all of you who criticize me, if I have done wrong to you, I apologize. I am so sorry. Me, I not go school for war. I did too like anyone way, one fight for free your own people. But for everything we I do wrong, I apologize to my people when I forgive me. Oh. Therefore, I leave my number there so you can call and criticize me. Call and talk for me. What if I don't do bad? No, they talk for back. I don't like when people they talk for back. I like when people say, brother, this is wrong. Brother, you did wrong. And so that's why I leave a number on the screen. That's why Liberation TV has not been blocking people. We know they block. How you see the fight for free your people, you block them now? Where the democracy there? Where is the democracy? Where will people have a free speech? They can't talk in Yaoundé, they will kill them. They can't talk for Cameroon, they will lock them. They can't protest in Cameroon, they will lock them. Therefore, Amazonian people, Liberation TV is a place for you to protest. Speak freely. Talk even against me. Talk against Liberation TV. If you don't talk against me, you go talk against Paul B and nobody then go kill you. Better talk against me where I not go kill you, my people. My apology for anything I don't do wrong against you. I've been a human being, no? To err is human and to forgive is divine, no? A general apology to all Amazonian people for any wrong way I don't ever do you. If I don't apologize for una, now for that certain way I go apologize, Sam. I am very proud, arrogantly proud of my people. My people I can apologize for. If I not apologize for una when I see they alive, now for on top of a grave where I go apologize, this is lessons to everybody. Una share them, una share them. God bless una, una welcome. For that side for chapter 1, say we will talk for today. My people, now I'm on car, they put them so it don't go. Hey, we talk so as we talk. For ground zero collaboration, where we talk. Buffaloes or Balinyunga, now he then there for inside collaboration. 7 Kata, now then there for inside collaboration. As we talk so, as we the end. Very soon, now memorandum of understanding, I go come show for una. Collaboration without a memorandum of understanding, no be collaboration. But they will not say whether they do correcting or not. Because if they just say they collaborate with you, we are not see paper for collaboration. I no agree. Me, I no agree. You must for take oath. You go take oath so share with your life, say you no go keep person. Say no be Paul Biya saying you. You collaborate. And this collaboration when you talk so no be say they go she down for one house so. No. Person need backup, he ask for another one. He give backup. Person need material where he no get for go finish a kelebe for same for Tasatan. Person will get material, he say, oh, I want to go leave material for this place. Come take them. Now collaboration that. They get walkie-talkie, they get WhatsApp number, they talk. La Republic, they come for this side, please. They at a lot. Then La Republic won't come, everyone they at a lot. Now you where they put that thing for root, manye, and boom, it's chakapu. La Republic, it go down. These are fruit of collaboration. But when you hate your brother, you need to talk for them. La Republic won't come. You hear some call, some WhatsApp audio where I don't see today when I see them person they call. They expose the camps of Amber soldier. Some people take and they share them. They don't understand saying na so La Republic they work now na La Republic intelligence. Example. You dey against something Qatar, whether you be na Kekunga. Then you take WhatsApp, so you make WhatsApp call. Hello? They don't come for this place. They are come there for Ngemsiba. Yes, me are there so that they come terrorize communities. Me I be Amber. Now we say we contribute, they don't come as we ransom. Now CPD now my country people the doctor ambo. Then some people then when they hate this group, they just take that audio, they share them. But now La Republic intelligence, it don't create division among us. The case of Bui, my people them. Hey! Today, I tell you that I am going to make a good announcement. It's going to hurt all of you, but it's for the sake of this revolution. I have done it in the past. There was a time I told you people that some groups were bad. And I call names. And I want names to be called. And when I say here, you can call and disagree with me. Today, in Liberation TV, I want to announce it openly. Capo Daniel communication has been banned all over Amazonia. Capo Daniel's communication has been banned. banned to further notice. All of Amazonia to further notice. Banned to further notice. Listen to any podcast of Capo Daniel at your own risk. Why? Because it's for more than 1 year. I have analyzed Capo Daniel's podcast, and 80%, I want to say absolute majority of his podcast, has evil tendencies of egoism, ethnocentrism, capable of causing in-house fights, division, and innuendos, inconsistencies all across Amazonia. As a DDC, the AGOVC ADF has initiated to bring our people together in a contender way. Capo Daniel took over from what Tapang Ivo was almost achieving. Tapang Ivo was already achieving in bringing all our forces together like this. Capo Daniel criticized Tapang Ivo, called all sorts of names. In fact, he called Tapang La Republique, said all evil things to an extent where the leadership decided to give him the post of the DDC. Not only did Capo Daniel create so many evil people, so many hates to the organization, Capo Daniel failed to unite Amazonian people. Capo Daniel failed to bring unity among Ground Zero forces. Capo Daniel failed to even incorporate the blocks that we have created when Dr. Cho said block by block. The guys in Widikum route, the General Vipers and everyone has cried for 3 years. Made videos, made everything. They will trek and go to neighboring country to get just material, come back. Capo Daniel keep promising them and put all the files in the trash. In Bui, for all the forces, all the group that we had, Dr. Cho has approved them for under ADF. Capo Daniel put everything in trash. Whenever he had a problem with you, he used the problem for individual purposes, to manipulate power. He had everything the AGOVC gave him to bring our people together. Capo Daniel, with his hate for Vicky Momsi in Boyo, because of the decision of General Arke, a personal thing, Capo Daniel did everything possible to destroy General Arke and the Boyo state of Amazonia, one of the mega tiger state of Amazonia, the Boyo. Capo Daniel, if not that we stood so strong, what Sako failed to accomplish, Capo Daniel would have accomplished it. Capo Daniel failed to apologize to the British Southern Cameroon Resistance Forces of General Arke when he made a mistake. We have held meetings behind the scene, and he has refused to apologize for lies. Lies. Capo Daniel hate unity in Amazonia and hate. When we said that the AGOVC ADF hated unity, sorry my people, I withdraw the statement. I withdraw the statement to say the AGOVC ADF hated unity. Capo Daniel, because for me, you are the spokesman of the organization, like Tilapia Isa Cheroma, you speak for Cameroon. And whatever you say, I'm going to use against Cameroon. Or Atanga Jipo say anything I don't want, Cameroon appointed him, I say Cameroon did. The organization said no, they did not approve Capo Daniel to say that. Therefore, I withdraw the statement. It's not AGOVC, it's not ADF that don't want unity and collaboration, because in fact they are collaborating in Gusang, the TTA, and the General Efang. In Bui, Mad Dog and Caporans are collaborating. Capo Daniel is the one who did everything possible to remove ADF from every collaboration. The case of Bui is my case study. Capo Daniel even insulted Mad Dog the other 2 weeks ago. And people came and brought evidences that Mad Dog was innocent. He still finds ways to call a dog a bad name to destroy it. Finally, I uncovered Capo Daniel in Bui today, my people. We have had an incident where La Republique went to BBH and removed our Amazonian fighters from BBH and shot them. My people, I think that you are aware of this incident. I want you all to know this incident. Please, click and share to every platform as I am coming for us to continue in this. Please, my people, help me click and share. Click and share to all platforms. Let me tell you how I uncover Capo Daniel. My fellow brothers and sisters, fellow Amazonians, you are welcome back to Liberation TV. This is the Eagle Eyes of the Vanguard. This is himself, the Spokesman. Welcome to this edition of The Truth. Capo Daniel is banned from all communication in Amazonia till further notice. Ban! If we are all looking and seeing that Chris Ano was inconsistent, we had a time to do the right thing, but we failed. And today we are crying. You have seen in Cameroon, even Tilapia Isa Chiruma was taken from communication by Cameroon. We all heard what Atanga Njipo says. And I uncovered Capo Daniel and all his conspiracies. My people, during the formation of the interim government, Capo Daniel was part of it in Zaria. At that time, he was calling Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba an egosi. And I want to say it here, and if you doubt, I have the videos here. I don't have time. Calling La Republique, calling Egosis and Dr. Cho as La Republique. He sat in the interim government formation. Capo Daniel had a position of the ambassador of the interim government in Asia. Let me tell you, my people, if you all have grudges against Mike Nam or Mark Barretta citing the interim government, what position did Mark Barretta hold in the interim government? And what position did Mike Nam hold in the interim government? You see, if you can accept Capo Daniel, who was an ambassador to Asia in the interim government, and you are going to sabotage a Mark Barretta or a Mike Nam, who did not even hold positions, then you are doomed. You are confused and you are condemned. If we could welcome Capo Daniel, who even called us La Republique, and Mark Barretta has never called us La Republique, then it means Mark Barretta is a saint. I want us to understand this. Eric Tato, like Capo Daniel. Capo Daniel failed to destroy the AGOVC, ADF. Because I and many AGOVC people stood up. I say I created the Mandela family, the Mandela big compound, the Middle East Mandelas, Canada Mandelas, South Africa, to protect the integrity, the leadership of Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba. Dr. Cho did not manipulate me, corrupt me, or bribed me. I was sent by God. Dr. Cho have any way to say whether he want me to talk for him or not. It was a mission of God. And we declare him a Messiah when he was staged in London. When he was staged in London, Capo Daniel and the rest, we are the one that we are talking for IG with Sako when Sako has maneuvered the kidnap of Seseku Ayuktabi. It was Capo Daniel that went to Nigeria to cement everything and tried to manipulate to say he was interviewed. No. When Seseku Ayuktabi's wife goes to Yaoundé, in whose house Seseku Ayuktabi's wife stay? Food for thought. In whose house Seseku Ayuktabi's wife, when they go to Yaoundé to see the husband like any other one we do, in whose family house down there do they stay? A food for thought to you people. Center for Intelligence. Capo Daniel knows where they stay. And inside Egobsi, pretend to be Egobsi, but his leader is not the one of Egobsi. Capo Daniel is most likely to respect a different leader than that of Egobsi. Why am I coming out here today? He has disrespected the leadership, and Mr. President might not be able to talk it and say it out in public, but he doesn't respect even Mr. President. Then who is he? Appointed by Mr. President, and he will not apologize or take his statement back? Come on, common sense. My leader is a father to the good, the bad, and the ugly. My leader is hell. I can say a coup. And if we do not say this out today, what happened to the interim government with Chris Ano will happen to our organization. Yet, there is collaboration in Bui that have secured the life of the ADF fighters. How did ADF soldiers of Bui get slaughtered in Batibo? We brought a meaningful and a strategic collaboration in Bui to save the life of these guys that have already lost their friends. 36 ADF were killed in Bui. I do not accuse Capo Daniel of that. He has no hand in it. Maybe, I don't know. But to my knowledge, he has no hand in the killing of 36. It was just the interim government that he was an ambassador in Asia that killed the 36 in Bui. His creation. After that, Capo Daniel came to the institution. How did the fighters in Bui that now have collaboration in Bui are not being killed, end up being killed in Batibo? Question marks. We brought a meaningful collaboration in Bui so that we should secure our brothers, our fighters. No one should kill them. You called for a 1-month lockdown. Justify it. Capo Daniel justify it. Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba is the one who called it off. Capo Daniel justified. And you call 1-month lockdown. In areas where you don't have fighters, you ferry fighters from their own areas. Took it to somewhere and they get slaughtered. We lost 17 soldiers in Batibo, my people. Out of this, I lost 5 from Bui. The crook of the matter. I'm going to tell you why you have never known. These soldiers from Bui, in Bui, we have done everything possible to collaborate so that they can be alive. You call for whatever you call Capo Daniel and DDC, whatever you are. You have to call your own soldiers from wherever you had your blocks, not from our blocks. We had brought soldiers down there from Widikum and the rest for you to integrate them. You refused. You came and take soldiers from Bui, took them down there and they got slaughtered, even before the lockdown. Capo Daniel have the guts to fight against the Unity Collaboration Forces in Ground Zero that called for a lockdown that ended without them losing a single soldier. CPDM people lost their family members because they tried to go against it. When we called for our lockdown, anyone that tried to come with a car, they were beaten. Cars were burnt. No one was talking against it. Capo Daniel take every advantage to insult people as La Republique so that they can insult Egos the ADF as La Republique. Capo Daniel has succeeded to kill our fighters down there. Why you take fighters from Bui and send to Batibo and they get killed? Food for thought. And you hate the collaboration in Bui. You discover that collaboration in Bui has secured the life of this guy. You try to destroy collaboration. Fracture ADF Bui into 2. Fractured ADF Bui into 2. I stand here knowing what I did. And I have audios that I can send to you here. How I am begging the Supreme Command of ADF in Bui to look on to the bigger image that he's the papa and that is a better and for worse. ADF Bui is not even as strong as I would have loved it to be. Soldiers that stood for collaboration, Capo Dane called them weak. Talked to them and they were crying. Capo Dane went and tried to engineer them never to talk to me. And some of them that didn't talk to me, they end their life down there in Batibo. They listened and went to Batibo. Crook of the matter today. Why am I saying this, my people? For the videos and pictures that you saw that Cameroon killed the soldiers in down there, my brothers, one of them did not die. Shot from the chest, the bullet coming for, they shoot and bullet coming for back. Shoot the leg and destroy it. Even 4 million would not pay his hospital bill. He's been in BBH. Among the pictures, he lied. He was lying down. Cameroon thought that he died. Came and took his gun. Fireman, General Fireman did not die. Fireman was taken to BBH. Crook of the matter today, why I'm saying this, my people. Why I say Capo Dane is banned from all Amazonian communication indefinite, till further notice. Till further notice. Till further notice. If he come and tell you he's sorry, forgive him, you forgive him, we continue. This fireman was shot. He sustained injuries from back to front and the leg. No one know that this guy will survive. He survived. Cameroon disarmed, take his AK-47. AK-47 that has not even taken 2 weeks. I want to thank Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba. He took the AK from Bui and went to another state to fight, and then that's where he died. A fireman who is removed from the hospital in BBH and shot did not go to Bamenda. Capo Dane sent them to Bamenda. Fireman would have not lost his life. He would have still been alive today. If fireman was fighting in his blocks, fireman would have still been alive today. Capo Dane took them to another area where there's no collaboration, no one to alert them when Cameroon is coming, and they died. In Bui, there is communication. Mad Dog or from Capora, they will tell everyone that La Republic is coming here. Yesterday I was talking, and all of a sudden the commander told me, oh, something is happening in Tadu, in Takeja, that La Republics are camping there. Me and him stopped our communication. In fact, I wanted to send some support. Till now, I have not even sent the support I wanted to send. Because me and him saw the insurgent of Cameroon, the invasion, and we started giving out information to other camps. That is how the communication is done. Capo Dane, you take them down there where there's no collaboration. No one was able to see when Cameroon was coming. That's how we lost 17 soldiers down there. Moving forward. This guy did not die. He's the only one that survived. They brought him to BBH. Cameroon came because of some reason, some infiltration or some blacklegism, which I don't blame Capo Dane for that. I don't know whether he did it or not. Cameroon soldiers came and removed this guy and shot him. Death. If he didn't go to Bamenda first of all, he would have still been alive and fighting his block. Done. Remove and shoot him. Okay? The Bui Unity Warriors and the ADF soldiers of Bui started investigation. The ADF Supreme Generals of Bui went and arrested some of the suspected hospital staff for interrogation. Good and fine. The Bui Unity Warriors under Mad Dog continue also the investigation. Because they shot soldiers, including the ADF General Fireman of the Vekovi. They went to Vekovi, and upon interrogations and everything that was going on, there were some projects that are going on, a market that is being built, and the market was being built, and I think that was saying is a church, whatever. And finally they discovered that La Republic was the one that was sponsoring the construction of the market. Then there's another project that's going on there, and they suspect that Cameroon maybe is the one engineering it, using the church to build like the market construction. So they went to the parish priest. The boys want to talk to the parish priest. Dear parish priest, dear father, they go for talk. May I talk for pigeon? They call father now day for Sunday. Father they pray. May I talk for this one? Because me, I understand work for father. Now Sunday, now Sabbath day where father they pray. Father talk say no go fit commode. The guys they don't understand how father no go fit commode. So they forcefully call father to come out. Father come out. My people, I never talk say father wrong. I never talk say hospital staff be wrong. They want check father your phone. They see for father your phone say father be right. Me say for military say me they no kill fireman. Say me they leave him they use fireman for get more information. Now for this statement say where I say me the free father. Father na man of God. Father prefer say me they use them for get information, but me they no key because man of God no turn up say me they kill him. But that communication where father they get them with military people, now he can before they arrest father. You now understand now? If you don't understand the crook of the matter, you will not go know. We get videos of the ADA where they take hospital staff. We get videos of the Unity Warriors where they take father for the same incident, no, for the same fireman when an ADF general. They overruled ADF second in command in Drakwa is fireman. I'm not going to tell you who the first be because the first is alive. The first went to Bamenda and came back alive. Thank God, glory be to God. Caporal also went and came back alive. Thank God, glory be to God. Now ye were Unity Warriors and the ADF, they do investigation for the same ADF fireman general where they kill him. For the same fighter when an ADF where mad dog carry on people, they go Vekovi, they do investigation. They arrest father because in father's phone, they saw a WhatsApp message where father beg military, say make military no kill fireman. Say make military keep fireman, use some navigate information. Father they beg as reverend man, no kill him. Father probably he don't know how to talk him. Father say, I beg use am now for get information. How a Cameroon like for use amber for get information. But father he may say, no kill him. No kill him. No kill him. Father say use am for get information, no kill him. Military he no listen, he kill him. So the problem I say father get communication with the military. Now the reason why where they take father for also interrogation. Just as the ADA went to BBH and take the hospital staff for interrogation. The same thing. I asked the ADF about the father. They say, They say, why ADF the fight? They were surprised. They in Ground Zero were surprised that Capo Dane was saying the things Capo Dane was saying. They told me that this is, look, they tell me for dialect. They been this thing. That means now for diaspora, when they cause confusion. They tell me saying that diaspora did write this thing, say they for Ground Zero, they don't even know. Because they in collaboration. They are doing investigation for the same thing. And the investigation is all about ADF General Fireman where they remove for the killer. That is where I know Capo Dane is evil. Capo Dane took the video of Reverend Father where they sent him for investigation reason. Now Capo Dane take the video, put him for outside. Capo Dane not take video for the ADF where they take the hospital staff, put them for outside. My people, when I see the kind thing where I say, we are suspending and banning Capo Daniel communication till further notice. Capo Daniel almost caused in-house fight in Bui. Capo Daniel has reviewed a video of a Reverend Father. Go to his page and you see it is there in his page. Viral. That video went viral. Capo Daniel first posted it. The video was sent to Capo Daniel for investigative reasons. Capo Daniel take private man of God video like that one, put them for outside to call a dog a bad name to destroy it. Capo Daniel has been looking for ways to fight against collaboration in Bui. Capo Daniel has been trying to use everything possible to do what Elvis and Sako wanted to do in Bui. We say equal coexistence. We fight for equal coexistence, and our people in Bui believe that their children must stand and all their children must stand. Capo Daniel forgot that the Sako guys in Kikaikelaki, the Isobu Kam, who is facing the civilian today and the collaboration, have no chance and no choice than to beg for forgiveness to come under collaboration. Capo Daniel skipped the collaboration and the ADF and went and took Isobu's guy in Kikaikelaki about 2 months ago and took them to Ndu, Donga Mantum, to fight with the ADF. Guys are not yet fully repented. Took the commander Tok and Do and took them to another state. Jumping 3 ADF camp, they could have attacked the ADF. No pity has missed an explosive from the same guy, and no pity soldier, his arm was completely burnt. We saw it. Capo Daniel told me that they want to collaborate with them. But I said, Capo Daniel, the institution AGOVC has a policy that has also banned Sako and Chris Ano and labeled them as enablers. That policy is not reversed. It's not yet reversed. That policy has not yet been declared publicly as null. It's still active. What you have done is treasonable because you have done something which is backstabbing the institution. You cannot go and collaborate with Sako's guy when the leadership has not given you the authority to do so, because there is still a letter and a policy out there that stipulates that Chris Ano and Sako are working for the regime and enabling Cameroon. Therefore, you cannot go and talk with their soldiers without the leadership approval. As we sat for meetings, we have held meetings. We held meetings and I asked this question, leadership said no. Leadership tell us to go behind any official member who has done something wrong to us. Leadership tell us to face Capo Daniel as an individual. And for this reason, with the leadership telling us to face Capo Daniel as an individual, Liberation TV, Communications, and all the bloggers and all the Vanguards, we are telling you to stop sharing anything Capo Daniel in all the blogs, in all WhatsApp group where we are. I want to announce it here, clean and clear, to secure, protect, and defend the leadership of the revolution. There is no any other better leadership at this time than Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba. It is what we died for, is what we stood for, is what we formed for. And at this time, when we see something that destroys the leadership of Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, we do not want to hear the opinion of the leader. Because when they want to destroy the leader in London, we did not listen to the opinion of the leader before we secure, protect, and defended him. When we created the Mandela Family Big Compound to secure and rehabilitate the people who already saw AGOVC as a good leadership, we did not take the opinion of any official of the AGOVC. When we created the Mandela Family, when the AGOVC was going down, ADF was being crushed, ADF crushed Ayaba, we did not take the opinion of the AGOVC or ADF or the leader Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba. We acted as God has mandated us to do as the vanguard of the revolution. We are saying here completely here that as vanguards, we are not seeking the opinion of anyone. We did not seek opinion of Seseku to say Sako was evil. We did not seek the opinion of the Sakorians or the interim government lovers to say Eric Tato's activism was going to bring a stagnation to the interim government. We did not seek opinion of anyone to stand against Cameroon when I was the youngest activist and you people were scared that they were going to kill me. When they want to kill me in Nigeria in a failed attempt, they did not seek your opinion before they want to kill me. When I pay ransom for families, ransom for people in Ground Zero, mediated peace, release of kidnapping, you did not give me the opinion to do those work. When I set my charity organization for Amazonian people to help our children and orphans, you did not give me your opinion. I did so for our people. I stand here in Liberation TV today as a spokesman for the Vanguards to tell you Amazonian people, boycott all communication from Capo Daniel. Capo Daniel is a conspirator and Capo Daniel is an enabler. Capo Daniel's fight for the ADF and the Bui warriors today has revealed the double snakehead of Capo Daniel. As Capo Daniel stood with the interim government, ambassador of the interim government to Asia, Capo Daniel came today calling AGOVC ADF as La Republique. He has fully infiltrated AGOVC and want to bring AGOVC down. You wrong your fellow brothers. You ganked to fight against me and Tapang Ivo. You forgot that we know how you fought against Tapang Ivo when Tapang Ivo used to make propaganda against Cameroon. You came, you do not make a single propaganda against Cameroon. You have not lied a single lie against Cameroon. You have lied against other Amazonian people. You try to distance the General Arke from any collaboration with the ADF. You destroy the collaboration that existed between General Arke and the ADF. No one has ever left the AGOVC until Capo Daniel joined. Momsi, that we know was Mama for Soldier. Momsi was an AGOVC. The entry of Capo Daniel to AGOVC led to the exit of Momsi, Vicky Mbawil. The stagnation that we have today caused by Capo Daniel brought so much hate to the AGOVC. No one has ever resigned from AGOVC. Pache resigned citing Capo Daniel. We have so many people. Digimas has never been ever called as a baboon. Digimas was never called as a baboon. Who did? Capo Daniel. A video and WhatsApp audio of Digimas leaked to my country people because of Capo Daniel. I here never had any leak WhatsApp group, WhatsApp audio to my country people. I made a WhatsApp group. Capo Daniel leaked it to my country people so that I can be seen as a bad man. Yet he's the one who didn't want to collaborate the ADF, the AGOVC, and the Amazonian people. Capo Daniel again is the only person that has brought so much hate. We have already fixed things to the ADF. My fellow brothers and sisters, no one has ever accused the Vanguard spokesman as Mami Pima. Mami Pima. Capo Daniel is the one that did. No one has ever kicked AGOVC people out of WhatsApp forum. Talk less of hijacking the WhatsApp forums of others. It has happened during the Capo Daniel. Lucas Ashu was a great communicator, a great man. The association of Capo Daniel and Lucas Ashu brought Lucas Ashu to be today what I can describe as a Nkunyam. Lucas Ashu has been one of the greatest lovely person for Amazonian people. Respectful to Amazonian people. A man who is humble. a man whom I call a legend, Association of Lucas Ashu, and Capo Daniel has made Lucas Ashu to be blocking people everywhere in ACN TV. I regret to announce to you that I had to spend sleepless night with Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba to tell the ACN TV to unblock the Vanguards, those who contributed money for the creation of ACN TV. Again, if anyone doubt I'm going to bring out communication, how Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba spent sleepless night asking them to unblock even the Vanguard that led to the creation of ACN TV. Pick a fight with Lucas Ashu. Everyone here know the Canada chairman, Comrade Victor, the input to the TV, content creation, website of AGOVC, the website manager and master, Comrade Victor. It takes Lucas Ashu to even discredit Comrade Victor that the ACN TV of today has rebranded itself and it is no more what we created some 2 years ago. Since when has rehabilitation been a destruction to the foundation? These are people who said the Vanguard spokesman is nobody, nothing, but they are the ones who are crying and hijacking my WhatsApp group. Liberation TV is on, and you know by the Mandelas and the Vela Franklin, the host. Liberation TV has been hijacked thanks to Lucas Ashu. I have given Lucas Ashu admin position in good faith. Because of disagreement between me and Sheikh Kavi Omelim, who told me that I was not AGOVC. I bring a picture of Lucas of Sheikh Kavi Omelim and Sofoncha and say, you are the one I doubt is an AGOVC because you have a picture with Sofoncha. Sheikh Kavi Omelim felt so mad and did everything possible to kick me out of all groups and run away from groups that I'm admin. My people. And I'm going to show you screenshots so people can know the truth. There are certain things I don't put out, but since surrogates have blockheads, I'm going to put it out here for people to see. I put that picture of Sheikh Kavi and Sofoncha. Sheikh Kavi went mad. I said, look, you have never seen me with Sofoncha. You have not seen me with anyone that lived to Cameroon. You are the one I doubt if it's an AGOVC. Because you are the one that has been with people who live and went to Cameroon. Not me. If Sheikh Kavi would have not accused me of not being an AGOVC, I wouldn't say that. Crook of the matter. Sheikh Kavi talked with Lucas Ashu. Lucas Ashu, whom I gave admin position, before when I have the 706 number of Liberation TV. The number was compromised. Now I came back and they added me as an admin, but Lucas Ashu become now the main admin. You get the point now, because when my number was compromised, was removed from that group, then I gave Lucas Ashu admin. When I came back, since he's the main admin, I become a sub-admin. Lucas Ashu removed me from my Liberation TV WhatsApp group as an admin, and I'm going to show you the screenshot. And gave Sheikh Kavi Omelim admin position, and Sheikh Kavi Omelim kicked me, blocked me from my own Liberation TV WhatsApp group. These are things that are done by tyrants and dictators. All this to destroy the image of Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, the AGOVC and the ADF that we gave our life for, that they almost killed me for. The same group that I, with Mandelas, have contributed money for more than 3 years and handed everything to the institution. All of you Amazonian people, you are aware. These same people went and tried to corrupt my leader to declare a media war with us, a senseless war that cannot be won. Paul Biya did not win. I held meetings with my leader behind the scene, and we fixed things out and everything came well. Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba is a man. I discovered that these people want to do everything possible to shield Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba as a shield Sako from the people, shield Sako from reality. I went and destroyed all those evil plans. Our leader remained great today. The chairman of the World Council did everything possible to bring peace. I have evidences, brought everyone to talk. They ran away. No one was able to respect the chairman of the World Council. I knew that these people are now more than the leader. And if I don't talk, what happened to Sako and the IG will happen. All these people are supposed to respect their bosses. They are not. They act like crooks. They are above the chairman, above Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba. Frustration of the leader has asked Capo Dane to stop attacking me in media. After 48 hours, I went back to the leader and said, but Capo Dane has instead attacked me in ACN TV. Doctored a private audio that happened some months ago, and me and him brought in a case that did not concern. The leader was so angry, and the leader told me, Major, for any time I tell you something, I first tell my official member to stop. For session of the leader, I have evidences. We move. That's when I knew that Capo Dane does no longer respect the chairman, the president. When Sheikh Kavis and the rest did not respect the chairman of the World Council, I knew that if we don't take care, what Eric Tato did for IG is about to be happening in our organization. I bring it out early enough for us to fight as a people of Amazonia to secure the only leadership that we think is the only leadership that is good. The AGOVC is the one that have shown collaboration tendencies in the past. It was the AGOVC ADF that went to first conclave, second conclave, third conclave, and even fourth conclave and won against the formation of the government in Zaria. It was the AGOVC leadership ADF that had a tendency of contender force to bring our forces together. The AGOVC has always shown that they want Amazonia to be one. These people have come with tyrant mentality, dictator mentality, when they cannot raise even $500,000 or $1 million, and they think that they have arrived there because we have done everything possible to destroy and cripple the bad people. We brought meaningful unities. They went behind the scene to destroy it. Capo Daniel is the gang leader of those things, who had completely formed his own surrogate inside AGOV. Truth of the matter, why Capo Daniel's communication has been banned till further notice. My people, the killing of General Fireman in Bui by La Republique prompted the Bui Unity Warriors and the ADF to make investigation. Capo Daniel took videos from ADF and the Bui Unity Warriors and exposed the video of Bui Unity Warriors to give them a bad name and tag them La Republique. For the same investigation of the ADF fighter that's being killed by La Republique, the Bui Unity Warriors are sympathizers of the ADF. Why would Capo Daniel reveal such a graphic video of a father being cautioned? And in the father's phone, they see communication that the father takes the military, begging the military not to kill fireman, but to use fireman for more information. My people, I think father, in this case, cannot say that father is wrong. Father did not just want a human being to be killed. Father was begging the military that please don't kill him, use him to get information. As father, that's the only thing you would do. But we don't know why father has to communicate with the military. The ADF has released the hospital staff. God bless the ADF. Thank you so much, ADF, for releasing the hospital staff. We've continued to follow the release of the ADF generals that were intercepted in an issue that erupted in Ground Zero, where Capo Daniel has been lying that there's collaboration with General Savin Kata or the Buffaloes. The Buffaloes came out and spoke. You thought you have monopoly of everything. You have all the intelligence. But you couldn't intercept. You couldn't do things without being intercepted. 36 were killed in Bui. I have surrendered to you people that Drakwa has been taken by Sako. You did not listen. You directed forces towards the area where I told them that they were taken. And that's where they intercepted 36. My people, there are some people who thought that they know it all. And at every day, they are sacrificing but our Ground Zero in a bid for political fame, in a bid to gain politics and fame and control. Such things must end so that our people in Ground Zero can go back and enjoy freedom. If we stay silent when things are happening like this, we are going to be crippled by La Republique megally. My people, Amazonians have defeated Cameroon. There is a period of 1 year that has passed, and we have had a meaningful and a mega collaboration. Cameroon would have never gained access to even bring any new Amoka to Amazonia. Cameroon was already completely wiped out and defeated. All Cameroon, almost 70% of the SDOs were taken out. Because of this lack of collaboration, Cameroon take advantage of the stagnation brought by Capo Daniel and mounted their new SDOs. Thank God the Amber Gods have sent a Dio of a Boyo to Tasatan, who died. My fellow compatriot, as they fight against the Buffaloes are seen not more than 48 hours turning Cameroon down and harvesting material and 6 ekelebes to Tasatan. You call the Buffaloes that they are La Republique because they intercepted ADF, something which maybe is bad, but with collaboration it would have never happened. You fake that there was collaboration between the Buffaloes and the ADF, and all of a sudden the Buffaloes are arresting the ADF. Then what do you mean there was collaboration? If there was collaboration, why would they not get to the Supreme General of the ADF? And if they trusted Capo Daniel, why would they not take Capo Daniel or call Capo Daniel about the incident? Why would they reveal the video out and say, wherever they see the Supreme General, they should show the Supreme General? Lies and manipulation. We need meaningful collaboration with memorandum of understanding and sign. Once there's no memorandum of understanding, there's no collaboration. It is a manipulation in the media. That's why we have asked. Prove to us the collaboration that exists with memorandum of understanding like in Bui. Because in Bui State of Amazonia, we have a memorandum of understanding. The TTA in Batibo and the ADF has memorandum of understanding. Without that, we don't see where they took the oath. We don't see where they put their hands in the mungang or in their tradition and culture to swear that they will not harm each and everyone. That collaboration was on the Nkapo Daniel's page. And now, you are calling Grandpa to do a good apology. And Grandpa is telling you that it's not about apology, but it's about to communicate. I wish if Kapo Daniel you intercepted them, you would have said the same thing. My people, there are areas where Kapo Daniel has intercepted other soldiers and labeled them as kidnappers. Humiliate them and disarm them. One time, Kapo Daniel, you disarmed even a wing that was under ADF. You justify that they were crooks, that they became crooks, and you disarm them. What makes you think that other forces cannot also have soldiers that might make mistakes and go crooks? Why must you always use everything to sabotage all the difficulties of other groups as if we are sent? Therefore, for these reasons, because we knew that we are not sent, that other groups can make mistakes, Kapo Daniel take advantage of other group mistakes and cause confusion. Kapo Daniel took ACN TV and advertised on the Sako and Chris Ano for more than 2 years. We say that was aggressive advertisement. Kapo Daniel continued to advertise Chris Ano and Sako. Amazonian people would have long forgotten them. We said it with intelligence. Sako and Chris Ano will never take Dr. Cho Ayaba or Egobsi and advertise. Kapo will not listen. He continued to do that, and Lucas Ashuk was contaminated by Kapo Daniel to be doing the same thing. Every day is all Sako, all Chris Ano. At the end of the day, nobody knows Ayaba, nobody knows the chairman of the World Council. That in macroeconomics is called aggressive advertisement. My people, everything I talk is because I have credibility. How do you want to win for your people and you don't have a power to think? How do you want to win for your people and you don't have the magic of big thinking? How? How can that happen? You have to read a lot and have enough information in order to know how to lead leadership. In macroeconomics, celebrities, show business, entertainment, they use aggressive advertisement to gain fame. The fame that Sako and Chris Ano had was thanks to Kapo Daniel using ACN TV to advertise them. We say we advocated for a TV only for this institution. But they will not hear. Secondly, you will never see Sako or Chris Ano use the videos of Ayaba or ADF in their TV because they know that. At the end of the day, our people continue to see but Chris Ano and Sako. In Chris Ano TV, in Sako's TV, in ACN TV, they see only Chris Ano and Sako. They don't see Dr. Cho Ayaba or Egobsi or ADF at any time. That is how infiltrators work. Secondly, my people, this is AMF now. Ground Zero collaboration has taken the greatest shape that the Southern Qatar, the Buffaloes are now inside, and some of even ADF soldiers are inside. Thanks to who? If you say that collaboration is bad, and I want to respond to all of you surrogate, it is time to Kapo Daniel and Lucas Ashu. If not, who knew about Bitacola? Who knew about Ground Zero AMF? AMF does not have a TV. Bitacola does not have a satellite TV. Of a sudden, Kapo Daniel and Lucas Ashu has advertised Bitacola, and the people of Amazonia think that Ground Zero collaboration and unity are good. Your advertisement means even if they were La Republic now, you are the one that advertised La Republic to our people. Who will our people blame? It was in ACN TV that they discovered that something is happening in Ground Zero as collaboration. Bitacola does not have a TV, does not have satellite TV. Bitacola and the AMF does not have satellite TV abroad. Out of a sudden, Sako, Chris Ano, and Kapo Daniel have collaborated to fight against Ground Zero collaboration and unity. Out of a sudden, these diaspora groups have never come together to bring our people together. Out of a sudden, they collaborated without even coming together to fight against Ground Zero coming together politically. Evil is things that we cannot condone as a Vanguard. Let me tell you something. I am from Bui, but you don't know that so people have married people in Fako, in Libya, everywhere in Boyo. In fact, when Sako and his fake Captain Avis tried to claim me, the one killed me for Naja. One of the Nigerian commissioner of police, Mr. Jimmy, they want to use to kill me, whom they lie that I and Big Number has killed children and killed the chiefs. Jimmy was looking for me, but with AK-47 and with his torch and a sniper. When I intercepted them and talked to Jimmy, do you know that Jimmy married a woman? His woman is from So. The woman of this police commissioner is from Bui. He cried when he heard that that was conspiracies. And it's a group that Capo Daniel was an ambassador to Asia, trying to kill me. And this is how Ground Zero forces lost themselves. And no pity, almost, if I tell you all the people that try to target no pity, you'll be ashamed. People are moving even Cameroon and saying that the collaboration in Bui, the Bui Unity Warriors are the AGOVC faction, while the Isobu guys in Kikaikelaki are the Sako faction. Amazonian people seeing us together even respect the AGOVC. But Capo Daniel make everything possible to relegate AGOVC down. And that's why we tell you, Amazonian people, boycott all the podcasts of Capo Daniel till further notice. The only way out is, if you keep on listening to that, is going to sabotage you. If ACN TV continue to share the podcast of Capo Daniel, my people, Liberation TV will go on satellite. We shall boycott the TV. You have not seen me in TV for a long time, but I'm one of the people who talk about the formation of the ACN TV. Ask a question why I'm not in ACN TV. You already know the answer. Because if these people can remove me from all the WhatsApp groups and hijack my own WhatsApp group, how do you think that I can go to ACN TV? I have all it takes without taking funding from anyone to raise Liberation TV in satellite, without asking a single dollar from any Amazonian person. My people, you have suffered a lot. As a businessman, I understand. You never see me doing massive fundraising, but yet those camps that Capo Daniel refused to add them to AGOVC, ADF, those camps are surviving. How do you think they are surviving for more than 4 years? Liberation TV will go on satellite, and if that's what it means to bring revolution together. Because I cannot spend sleepless night with Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba just to free Vanguards from captivity, from being blocked in ACN TV. I was also blocked in ACN TV one day. I will bring screenshot. So, I knew how the people, if you could block somebody who stood and protest for a TV, use his own Liberation TV to make sure that we have a TV. Tell South Africa that no, don't put Liberation TV in satellite. Let us make one TV that is for the good people. When South Africa people call me that they want to put this TV, Liberation TV in satellite, like Paraman News, like Pararaman of Nigeria News, I told South Africa no. We want an independent TV. When Vanguard told me to lead the ACN TV creation, I told the Vanguard that no, let an independent person lead it. Vanguard contributed $1,000 each, $1,000 for the formation of the TV. I chaired the first meeting. It was only 8 people. They pledged in the meeting that I didn't even know they were going to pledge $1,400 as a pledge and a protest that this is the envelope. We are asking for the TV. We are not just asking, this is the envelope. The organization finally accepted, went and revived SCBC TV. We told the leadership that the SCBC TV is the one that led the conspiracies to the dismissal and the killing of the ADF forces, including General Ivan Ba. And we are not ready to listen to that TV. That Don Pacho is there causing innuendos. Look at Ashu ratified that the TV was good. SCBC was great. I led another protest. And Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, the man, the last man standing, the lion man, told me, Major General, you and the Vanguard can go ahead. You have my blessing. Vanguard went out. Comrade Victor helped everything, put everything, do the research. Comrade Victor that Lucas Ashu said that he's nobody. Did research, and we had the TV, the best package that ever exists, paying the smallest amount of money anyone could ever have for a satellite TV. Not $14,000 that we saw pastors taking money from you and putting in their pocket. Thanks to Comrade Victor that Lucas Ashu said that the TV has rebranded itself. It's no more what they did. My people, we have suffered. We had a TV. Vanguard contributed money, not even one time, to form the TV, but the same Vanguard that I even took their contribution are being blocked from the same TV. The same TV I led Mandela's gave a package for the TV. The same TV, we are being blocked. Just as SCBC did not allow us to come there. SCBC that when they killed our fighters in Batibo, Gusang, that led to the Gusang problem. SCBC, I compiled information and asked to come to the TV to talk on behalf of the ADF. The SCBC team refused and rejected. Some people did not like those decisions. That's why people like Atefo Silas continue to leave the ACBC. They couldn't take it. Good people like that, I respect them. We are happy when people like Prado, Tabiyang, gave the report for interim government fraud and embezzlement. We are happy about it. Ask Kapodane to give a statement. They will not. We have asked that people who tough, we want to see a letter to thank. People have gone to financial department and said, don't listen to that. But yet, you come to Mandela for funding. Secondly, we have been blessed in the same ACN TV that we don't contribute money. But yet for 3 years, we gave everything we had. Our leadership had a podcast. Kapodane was not there when we made the podcast for our leader, when they wanted to crush our leader. Our leader used every single kobo that he has for defense. Every single dime that Dr. Cho had was for defense. Tapang Ivo late. After Rebel TV and Liberation TV tried to convince AGOFC to have a TV, they said, look, now Ground Zero, we want defense. Great! Me and Tapang Ivo from Rebel TV and from Liberation TV. We stood for AGOF, protected our institution and the ADF. Until the day Tapang Ivo led a mission to provide a podcast for our leader. Our leader was one of the poorest leaders in this struggle. Always very, very looking like a poor man, a broke man, because he used money for his own business to just give. Dr. Cho Ayaba was the only person that first gave 2 acres to Bui. I knew from his pocket, he caught $5,000 from his own bank account, gave to Bui. I knew how nice he was. We went for contribution and Dr. Cho was one of the leaders that first dropped his own contribution. Even though as a leader, sleepless night for more than 20 years. That's a man Messiah. Tapang Ivo led a mission and we gave package to buy a camera, buy a computer for our leader to have a podcast. Where was Kapo Daniel? Mandela gave a package to the creation. When you see the leader looking so nice, like in Liberation TV, is because Mandela's and Tapang Ivo gave our leader that package as a surprise for our leader to look nice. Where was Kapo Daniel? Created the Vanguard pillars for the AGOF for our institution. What leader does Kapo Daniel create? The Nkunta Kenti that he has group. How much does Nkunta Kenti ever given to the organization? How much has Nkunta Kenti that he continue to block people from there every day? Where you cannot, where you don't have, you only have to be a surrogate. You only have to say yes, Kapo, yes, yes, sir. How much has that Nkunta Kenti brought to the organization? I am talking here as the leader for the vanguard of this organization, the vanguard and the pillar of the Amazonian people. This is no hate, this is no sabotage. We cannot derail this struggle by allowing the evil that people did to IG to happen to this struggle. At least, Dr. Cho said he could not, the AGOFC had no policy for Frog Must Go. But Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba said the AGOFC also does not have in any way to criticize or stand against the Frog Must Go. Kapo Daniel went and made multiple fight against Pache, which Pache left the organization and resigned. You can understand here. We also said in this struggle in Amazonia, you cannot create anything new by destroying another one. And you cannot continue to propagate your own by destroying others. Eritato tried to create national army by destroying ADF. I and the Vanguard Mandela big compound that I create to stand to destroy the blue and white army. We could not allow Eritato to destroy ADF by trying to create a national army that we don't know. Where is the national army? Therefore, Kapo Dane cannot destroy collaboration in Ground Zero without offering a collaboration, without being ready to accept people who want to join the ADF in the first place. You failed to integrate the Widikum people to AGOFC. They wanted to come themselves. They made audios and videos, everything, begging the leader. Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba approved it. Kapo Dane failed to incorporate them. There are some people that have taken some material, and I don't want to say this one out, for more than 3 years, in solidarity to what happened in Bui, to give some material somewhere in the southern area and somewhere in the northern area. And we have asked questions, and all we meet is arrogance, bullying. And today some people ask us, we will refund the money. Do you know how much money 4 years ago? If I put $1,000 in Amazonia 4 years ago, that money now is 4 million. You want to refund the money as 4 million? Or you think that the 1,000 4 years ago is still 1,000? If I bought a Bitcoin 4 years ago, my people, how much is a Bitcoin today? I bought a Jeep that cost almost $50,000, but I bought a Bitcoin $5,000. Was $5,000, but the Bitcoin cost at $1,60,000. And if you think that you can just tell us the 200 we gave you 4 years ago, you can now give back to us as if it's still 200, you are doomed and condemned. This revolution is investment. If somebody give $1 today, tomorrow, that $1 will be a lot of money. I can bring audios here of arrogancy that we have received from some people. And the time is coming to that. We are saying this to bring clarity and bring goodness, good leadership, the rule of law and accountability in this Amazonian struggle. This is no head. Leadership said that we should go behind Capo Daniel for him to respect the leadership. Thus, we are asking Capo Daniel, you must respect the leadership, respect the leader himself, respect whatever Dr. Cho said to you. Let me tell you, my people, and this is a caution to leadership. When we, the Vanguard, criticize leadership, we are not looking for position. And this is the call and the last call for the leadership never to offer us a position when we come to say, these things is not right, this one is doing something that's not good. Leadership cannot continue to solve problem by trying to offer a position. What position does the leadership want to offer to us that we don't have? If it's about position, I have been one of the deputy chairman for National Day commemoration. A deputy chairman is bigger than a spokesman, bigger than a DDC. So we want to tell the chairman, be it from the War Council or be it from the executive, do not in any way try to give us position when we want to cite you what is right. This is openly to the people of Amazonia to know. We don't criticize because we want position. Some of you surrogates have gone in there talking about, look, this is a chairman of a charity organization. I've held charity, I've done a lot of humanitarian work before this struggle. We align behind the revolution because it's like a team. Submission. It doesn't mean that some of us are broke and poor and we are nobody. When we make jokes, it's for us to continue to move lovely, nicely. Some of us in Oyobo land, no Oyobo can step even in our feet. And so leadership, please, please, and please, do not offer us position when we come as your Vanguard to advise you. Stop that, man. That's weak. And we don't want to hear again from anybody's mouth that we are unofficial. What unofficial are we talking about? If it is to say respect the position, was I not appointed as a deputy chairman for National Day commemoration? As a deputy chairman? As a chairman? To you, surrogate, do you know that? That's why I love all of you people here. How will you be against Sako for acting as Kunyam? And today, Sako did not call me Mami Pima. Capo Daniel is moving around and the Vanguard leader as Mami Pima. The position that I held in the organization is bigger than Capo Daniel. If it's per se, all this position that he's talking, what is that compared to us? We put the institution where it is today. This is our house. We created it. We have the right to protest against our leadership. We have our right to talk and protest against what we built ourselves. We have, again, Amazonian people, we have the right to say that. We have the right to protest against what we built. We cannot have the right to talk in Cameroon, and in Amba we don't have the right to talk. Amazonian people, whether you are wrong, you have the right to even criticize. That's why I leave the number here for everyone to call. This number is on the screen now. Everyone should call this number that I'm going to put on the screen here. You have the right to talk, call, and criticize even me here. Talk against it before I give you substantial evidences. How can we be against Cameroon? Be against everything that doesn't work? And we come to Amba and you cannot protest. You have to test your leadership now. It is from today that when you criticize your leadership and see how they treat you, you know what happened tomorrow after independence. You can have a leadership where you cannot protest. How can that happen? How are we against Sako, who kick people out because they protest? Last week, some people, when I host small meeting and all the talk was about me. Before the meeting finished, you saw the screenshot. Why I send you the screenshot is because to tell you that every meeting you hold, I, as a Vanguard leader, brought people to the organization in all departments. Some of the county heads might be with you, listening to what you are saying, but they hate it. But they know that I'm a firebrand, and they will tell me immediately. Because it's not right. Wrong is wrong, and right is right. We can't give our life to fight, surrender our bank account, give our credit card to top. And when we even ask you to give us a letter to make people to contribute, you are angry. And yet you want contribution. And you don't want to listen to us how to do to have contribution. Capo Daniel Ren, Tapang Ivo brought a contribution. Tapang Ivo even had a project in the institution that brought money. Tapang Ivo brought a project. Tell me what project that Capo Daniel brought in the institution that brought money. Let me be honest. I am the Vanguard leader whose mandate tell us I contributed for 3 years plus, give everything to the AGOF. Everything. Everything to defense. Show me one project that Kapota Nate brought for the AGOF. One that brought just $10,000, $10,000, just $5,000. Show me one. This is how revolutions happen. The same thing happened in South Sudan when John Garang was killed. John Garang, vice president, became the leader. By 2008, South Sudan was almost taken back by Sudan. The people realized the evil of John Garang, vice president. They take him away from leadership. By 2010, South Sudan already took back everything again from Sudan. In 2013, the United Nations and the international organization had shame, and there was nothing left for them than to proclaim the independence of South Sudan. My fellow brothers and sisters, it's lesson to us. Sako did what the vice president of John Garang did in South Sudan. From the time we have relegated Sako to this way, Amazonian people would have been cruising nicely. Kapota Nate failed to bring our people together. Last but not the least, when South Sudan got the independence, the overall leading group thought that they now have control of the majority of forces in South Sudan, and they can now go and crush the other groups. John Garang group was already led by John Garang's son, and South Sudan leader, he thought that he could crush them, but the guys have the militia and guerrilla tactics and skills. It failed. South Sudan went to a powerful civil conflict, domestic conflict, and there was no other choice. South Sudan was sanctioned by the international organization, the World Bank, the IMF, the United Nations, all sanctioned South Sudan, even America. The embargoes and tariffs were levied on South Sudan. The quotas were levied on South Sudan. South Sudan could not export a single barrel of oil, making any single profit from it. They were levied with highest embargoes, highest quotas and taxes. South Sudan could not trade in any international market. South Sudan leadership and government could not do anything. From the time South Sudan leader and the leading government discovered that if they don't bring equal coexistence for everyone that fought war, they will not survive, South Sudan leadership decided to bring all the militias and integrated them. The son of John Garang, in question I talk, is like a Makisa. You could say, see, he smoke powerful secret, but he's the Minister of Agriculture today in South Sudan. And guess what? Peace returned in South Sudan, as everyone who fought independence are recognized. The international organization, the IMF, have taken off the embargoes and tariffs that were given to South Sudan. A lot of money in billions have been given to South Sudan to build and rehabilitate their infrastructures and build their economy. South Sudan, for the first time, can now trade in the international market without paying taxes and heavy taxes. In fact, South Sudan is having now money pouring from everywhere for development from other countries and the international organization. The reason why we are doing this is because we are now looking at the post-independence era of Amazonia. If we do not put our leadership in tracks, some leaders will think that they can't do everything possible to have the overall monopoly of power in Amazonia. Let me say it today, caught me anywhere. There is no leader in the revolution or any group that think that Seven Kata can fight like this and tomorrow you just enjoy power without integrating Seven Kata. No matter how you want to crush them, you will not succeed. There is no one that will think that you fight like this and you will not integrate the buffaloes of Bandinyonga and you will be a leader in the revolution. No matter whatever you do, you will not succeed. There is no group as Sako or Cristiano who think that you can fight and crush the ADF and crush Ayaba and you will succeed tomorrow. Not even during war did they succeed to crush the ADF. ADF is the overall and the highest army in Amazonia. Anyone who thinks, even Seseku, you can never end ADF in Amazonia, you will meet waterloo. You will be taken from office with a bullet or with an RPG. There is no one who thinks that you will become a government tomorrow and you are going to take over from the marine forces of Nobiti. They never born you. They go for La Republic. You see what they do? That's how they will take you from the presidency. There is no one who thinks that you can fight like this and you just take the Unity Warriors or the Manyo forces or the Donga forces or the forces of Dr. Ebenezer Akwanga, the Sokadef, like that tomorrow. You will not succeed. That is why, my people, therefore, we are asking for equal coexistence in Amazonia, genuine collaboration, and tactical unity across Amazonia to have a peace setting, the most harmonious and the beautiful Amazonia post-independence. I hope you people understand that. That's why we have allowed surrogates in this platform. We want to record their screenshots. We want to make screenshots of their comment for tomorrow. That's why during Skakuf, I stood tall. I made talk shows every day. I stood online for even 8 hours. I have screenshots of Skakuf people today. And you know why the Skakuf activists run away from media? Because they know that we now have everything that they were doing, and we are capable now of bringing them out into media for all those things that they were doing that are full of inconsistencies. Again, let me check if there are people calling. I think people are calling. Okay, please. Sorry that I missed the calls. Anyone can call now. I missed your calls. Please continue calling. I put the volume. I won't miss your calls again. Thank you. Please keep calling. So, like I said again, once more. Yeah, the number is there on the screen. Plus 1-786-427-0756. Again, like I said, no one in Amazonia has monopoly of anything. We have to cruise together nicely as a people. We want that after independence, you go back to your jobs, you have jobs, we give employment to our youth, and our government continue to cruise nicely by integrating everyone that fought, recognize everyone that fought, and there's nothing like, I'm going to crush this group, I'm going to crush this group. We have said those things are manipulation that we transcend to even us being crushed when you want to crush. In South Sudan, there were multiple battles. The government lost forces. Civilians lost their lives. But today, we want to end that to make sure that Amazonia become one of the most peaceful nations for this country. Vanguards and all the surrogates you are here, we are taking screenshots. I have mandated one of the bloggers to be taking screenshots, Liberation TV, and all our blogs. You know why the Skakuf activists have run to thin air? Have you ever asked yourself, where is Atta John today? Where is Emma Larry? Where is Kuku Dabling? Where is Thierry Apompo? Paul Nylon used to be very famous. Prince Jeka used to be famous. Eric Tato. Iron Lady. They used to have a conglomerate of all of them to fight, trying to destroy the AGOC, destroy other forces that were not under the interim government. They failed. Where are the Skakuf ministers? Where is the 72 cabinet members? Where are the county chairman? You know why? Because no matter how you lie, surrogates, you will pick your balls and run and hide like the blue and white army. Where is that short one? That short one like that. Germany or Europe, Belgium, wherever. Where are they today? You know why? Because lies they spoke today, when they look at their lies, it is very, very smelling to them. That's why they are nowhere to be found. Their lie is still here. Liberation TV is still here. The Vanguards are gaining ground. Mandela's have become so bigger than ever before in history. In fact, we have received big funding from Amazonian business people to help community school. Coming up, you will see community school showing you benches. Benches for the community school, funded by the Mandela family, given the money from, supported by Amazonian people. Mandela family did not even go out in public to say support them. Now Mandela family is telling you now, you can support the Mandela family to reach out to community school now. We hate politics. We don't want politics. We don't like politics. We will never like politics. We stand for humanitarian. Those of you who are moving and still trying to not understand that we have held meetings behind the scene, that we talk to leaderships directly, that we know what is going on. Some of you surrogates acting like blue and white army, you will be ashamed tomorrow and you will vanish, but we will still be with leadership. During Skakuf, where were you? During Skapak, where were you? During formation of the interim government, where were you? We are still here. We don't move. People have left this struggle, gone to Cameroon, gone to CRTV. We are here. No shaking. It is you that I am so scared about, because I am not moved by what surrogates say. Akoson Raymond kicked me out of one of the group from the mission of AGOC mission and told me that I should go to see my 5 followers in Facebook. My people, are there 5 of us here? Akoson Raymond cannot even. He lied about the TPS of the US, that it is your office. What your office? All Amazonian people have talked to the US government. Don't lie that lie that you are lying. TPS came for, because some of the people you fight have received TPS. Doesn't mean that you are the one that brought TPS to Amazonian people. TPS is given to Venezuela people. Are you the one that fight the TPS for the people of Venezuela? Are you the one that fight TPS for the people of Russia? I mean the people of Ukraine? The people of Ukraine has TPS. The people of Afghanistan have TPS. Are you the one that fight Akoson Raymond? Those lies that delegitimize our struggle and our leadership must stop. You want to make propaganda, make against the enemy. Don't make it within the house. You told me that you removed me from the mission Go and see 5 people in online. Are we 5 people here, my people? And I want to show you that here because some of you don't believe until you see it. You block me from everywhere, and after you saw that I was still viral, I told you that 1 year I post talk shows because I want ACN TV to go viral. How come that this platform is going viral than ACN TV, which is a group of people? ACN TV is a bipolar. It's either Lucas Ashu or Capo Daniel. You know they chop the same food every day. How can you be against Cristiano TV, against Sako TV that is under Cristiano? Why we have only a Capo Daniel and Lucas Ashu show? If not be Mama Najela Gilles, who for don't they go? The same thing every day? How could our leader go live in ACN TV and don't even see 50,000 viewers, 100,000 viewers, while Liberation TV has put ADF videos here and have 100, 200,000 viewers? How can you explain this? I ask all of them who think they are great communicators, show me the highest viral video of ADF you have. Let me bring my own. Bring it from YouTube, WhatsApp, wherever, Instagram, TikTok. Let us see who has the most viral ADF videos. Who love ADF more? They don't have. You have another one who took money, $20,000, that we arranged that you should use money to buy the materials. T-boy, you run and take the money to rent house, have women. Today you want to tell me you love the ADF. Why you didn't supply the materials as me and you arranged? When they wanted to kill me, all the money that I received, you were supposed to use the money from my head to buy material for ADF and AKs. Not even a single box, not even a single bullet, not even a single AK. T-boy, today you want to stand to scam AGOFC again. I uncover you to AGOFC official, and you have been fighting me, and some of them have been clapping hands for you. They thought that you were right. But what they didn't know is that about 2 months ago, the very same T-boy came to me, tried to use me to scam. I said no. From the day I refused, he started running behind me. And some of you surrogate were clapping hands for T-boy. But little did you know that I have mandated T-boy to use some $20,000 to buy material for ADF. Not even a single dollar, a single bullet was bought. Not even a single gun. But he went and rented a house in Nigeria, Ghana, and keep women there. Bought his car, that great car that he has. That sedan great car that he has. He bought with the money. And some of you were clapping hands for T-boy. But if I didn't say that, I don't like to talk a lot about what happened behind. Because those strategies is what I used to catch this kunyam. Some of you like this don't understand. You cannot just be like this. And Capo Daniel say a word for a wise enough to no pity. No pity is supposed to teach us how to go to La Republic and exercise Dublin Declaration. Harvest from La Republic and bring back. Capo Daniel say a word for a wise is sufficient. In Africa, my people. No be warning be that. I want to say nah advice. It not take 1 week. Then Capo Daniel go now the talk say no pity is paid by La Republic. The RPG was fake. He manipulates your opinions every day. You surrogates. Eric Tato was cutting people's finger in CDC, justifying to his surrogate. And his surrogates were clapping hands. Today, Eric Tato says CDC can now go on, let La Republic open it, so that CDC can send banana product to his dimple business for him to sell and make money. The same Eric Tato that was talking today, making money. I mean, he's making money in real estate. I advise Eric Tato to invest in real estate. You people know that. I advise him to invest in housing and not news. No one buys news today. What he was doing before, I told him. But Eric Tato is closing. He's making money. Look at you, surrogates. Eric Tato apologized to Ambazoran people. They forgive him. You, surrogate, look at you, broke. Some of you refugees. Some of you are IDPs. But you stood with Eric Tato. He cut people's body part, Ambazoran people in CDC. You clap hands. Today, Eric Tato says CDC can go back. They killed the Godfather and Simoli, who burned Cameroon robber, already exported. Eric Tato said that the Godfather and Simolis were burning properties. They took a Nigerian businessman who came and traded with CDC and asked him to pay fines. Why is he buying material from Cameroon government? Eric Tato went out and said that those guys were terrorizing the communities and actually allowed them to be killed. Today, Eric Tato said that CDC can reopen. And all of you surrogates are now angry about it. This is exactly how Capo Daniel caused in-house fight between ADF and other forces. Use every iota that he has an image of other fighters, bring it out in public. Capo Daniel will go live and tell people where the camps of other soldiers are. If you don't want them to be killed, why will you be telling where their camps are? You run behind no pity. Telling them how it is. You finally went and showed that you collaborate with the Isobu guys in Kikaikelaki that killed 60 people in Bui in 2020 between the month of January and the month of April 2020. Finally, after we brought collaboration in Bui, Capo Daniel went and collaborated with the guys in Isobu. The guys that threw an explosive behind no pity. You took them and jumped 3 ADF barracks and took to Ndu to work with the ADF in Ndu to show them where the ADF in Ndu camps are. My people, we are condemned not to say these things out. Because let Capo Daniel prove to us that these things are not real. Why is he fighting against Mad Dog? Mad Dog is one of the people that listened to the 2 years of us crying behind him. We came together as Bui people, made our people to believe in collaboration. Cry as mothers and fathers and brothers of our children in Bui. Majority of them listened and came together so that we should never cry 36 laws again. Capo Daniel tried to bring them, cause a general of ADF to be crying. How they went to a meeting and shouted to him upon all his life that he gave for ADF for many years. Even if he make a mistake, is that how they are going to shout to him? I told General, no worry, they are scared that you might be killed. That's the only way I brought peace. My people, you are not going to play politics with my brothers in Bui, not in Amazonia, not anywhere. You cried about people, the unity, the ground zero unity. After advertising them, because you advertise them, cry about them for what they have with the civilians. But you are not trying to tell the people that we lost our fighters in Bui and they were with us. And those are also fighters. They are people. You are not telling people about what happened in Batibo where we lost 17 soldiers. You think that you are holy, master of holiness, and you don't see that you have mistake. People are now using the mistake too and bringing it out. This Don Pacho now is coming from nowhere again to attack us. We have already silenced these people. You are asking us where some other fighters are fighting. But people will start asking us, where have we fought? Have we gone to La Republique? People make and send 10 La Republique to Ekelebes. They don't even make the biggest noise that we make. We're sending one Ekelebe like this to Tasatan, which is okay. When they killed the ADF in Batibo, no pity, retaliated in Ndop and sent La Republique to straight to Tasatan, harvested their material. In Bui State of Amazonia, General Mad Dog and the Bui Unity Warriors retaliated. One La Republique fought Ekelebe like this was sent to Tasatan, material harvested. And this was to stand with ADF in solidarity. Capo Daniel stand today to sabotage these people. Who then is Capo Daniel to Amazonian people? Ambassador of IG to Asia, the one who offers his house to the IG leaders in Yaoundé, their family house, the one whose IG leader wife stay when they want to see their family, till today, the one who went to Nigeria to cement everything about the arrest of Seseku, the one who expelled Sako from his indirect conway. Sako is a con man, by the way, but Sako was using a conway to go to United Nations Declaration Committee. Why will you even be calling United Nations? Why will you even be calling United Nations if Sako is using the Charity Foundation to go there? When you are the one who tell lies. If Sako, why will you even be calling United Nations to fact check whether Sako was going there or not? How has that got to affect us? If Sako went there, good and fine. You brought a lot of confusion in this struggle. Brought blackmailing and sabotaging in this revolution. Change Lucas Ashu from a great man that we know to a blackmailer. I sat with a meeting, my people, with the leader, Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba. A tough meeting, one of the lasting meeting that brought me and the leader like this. Leaving that meeting, coming to the platform that Lucas Ashu hijacked from me. Lucas Ashu said in that meeting, when I came there, I thank Amazonian people, thank the activists and say, there is peace. God has listened. I have just ended from a leader. From a meeting with a leader. A meeting that was organized by another doctor. A tripolar meeting that was so heated for more than 1 hour, meeting that was supposed to take place for 15 minutes. Leaving the meeting sweating, I called Vanguards and told them to chill down. There is peace. Lucas Ashu replied there immediately. There is no meeting that has been held with a group of person or with an individual, with the institution. I paraphrase again, that there's no official or an unofficial meeting held by the leader with either group of individual or with or with a group of person or with an individual. I took the screenshot immediately to the doctor that organized the meeting. The doctor could not believe. Lucas Ashu is calling me the mental, that I need a mental checkup. Lucas Ashu called me a mental man. The meeting was held with Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba for more than 1 hour. When Lucas Ashu, when they told him that the meeting took place, if he was a man enough, he would have come and apologized. He will not. He ran away from the platform after 2 weeks. He came and just hijacked the platform. Never say sorry. And today he thinks that they know better. I have told them that if I hear nothing again from anyone accusing any Vanguard, telling any Vanguard that they are not official, they will understand that those who are official to this organization, they don't talk. It is by action that prove that I'm official. You could not speak pidgin English during the Canada Unity Conference. All of you knew Lucas Ashu through me during the Canada Unity Conference when Lucas Ashu himself confessed. He could not use his own coaching platform to talk about Amazonia struggle. He told me that he has a popularity but in the West and he don't want to use his platform. Came to my own WhatsApp group that people don't know in Amazonia. And that's why that time Tapang Ivo and Mark Barretta were being blocked in Facebook. That's why Tapang Ivo and Lucas Ashu were seen but in my own viral page talking about Canada Unity Conference that Sako and Eric Tato hijacked to Washington DC. Because Eric Tato was a basket holder on my trip to Bui. I remember that time. When they saw that our people want to go for Canada Unity Conference, Honorable Mulanjo Litimu is coming. All the leaders want to come. Eric Tato and Sako hijacked it to Washington DC where they destroyed in 2 days. It was my platform that was used. Who knew Lucas Ashu that day? Was it not in my platform that you saw Lucas Ashu? Was it not in my platform? He could not speak pidgin English. We have created ACN TV today. The TV that he was endorsing ACBC. We said no, ACN. ACN TV came. They endorsed ACBC in 2 weeks. Don Pacho went there and was accusing our leadership, saying that Dr. Chol Lucas Ayaba is a native leader. He's a native doctor. Just in 2 weeks when they endorsed the ACBC TV. Now look at, as you see that we were right to say we want an independent TV. He has already gone out and fight with me. I have the screenshot. I have more than 5,000 screenshots in this struggle. And my website is storing everything. Today, we have created a map for you to be a spokesman. You don't even know how the TV was created. You don't even know who were present in the first meeting. There were 8 people. Do you know them? Do you know them? But you stand in the TV now, you think you have the mouth. And Lucas Ashu tell me that they will see in media. Declare war in me in media. Lucas Ashu, you know you cannot win the Vanguards in the media. Come on. Come on. Let Kapodane not destroy you. We still love you. You are a great man. A positive man like you cannot listen to somebody that was an ambassador of IG. Here, come and hijack our institution. Look at Ashu, you are better than that. You are better than that. Akoson Raymond, where were you? You were with the Skakuf before. Akoson Raymond, come on. You cannot come here and tell me to go meet 5 people online in Facebook. Are there 5 people here? Go online live. Let me see you will pull 50 people. Akoson Raymond. Liberation. The TV is the ACN for you people to maximize it. You can't even use it. There are some board of directors that some of us brought. Some county lead that we brought to this organization. People who left IG, we convince them they come to us. We used to contribute money and give. Look at how our contribution have dropped down. You all cannot even bring $1,000 from your various WhatsApp group to the leadership. You create a WhatsApp group and when somebody asks a question or criticize, you just lock the WhatsApp group. You delete the WhatsApp group. But you are hijacking our WhatsApp groups that we kept. When we created, when they wanted to destroy Ayaba and the institution. Do we have to take permission from Ayaba to say this? No. When we went to him, he did not give us permission. And so whatever the leader say, we will take it as manipulation that people have manipulated our leader. Period. Whatever the leader say, we are going to come out here and analyze it, and you will see it's manipulation. You are not going to manipulate the same person that stood in London, that people staged him in London. He was harmless, like he had nobody with him. We came and pulled the crowd to stand with him, and you are going to tell me that you know better when I didn't see you when Dr. Chol Lucas Ayaba was being crushed. When they were killing 36 in Bui. When they said that AD that they are fighting like that, there's still a little bit remaining. I called for a meeting with Bui to Worldwide and Sako people. Beg Sheikh Kavi to come to a meeting. Beg Sheikh Kavi and beg the SJ. I have a recorded meeting. You want to doubt, I will bring you the recorded meeting here. I chaired it as a humanitarian. Who in EGOG was able to do that? Don't tell me that I have to listen to anyone who tell me what to... I know the rationale. We know what is good for the institution. We are the securers, protectors, and defenders. You can't tell me today. Dr. Cho told me something in the meeting, and I want to tell you people here, that he will not destroy any breach, and he has never destroyed a breach that stood with him. God bless Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba. That was consoling. Very consoling. When he told that you are the breach, Major General, you have the voice. Your voice can destroy and can build. I beg you to continue to build. Why the Sheikh Kavis are calling me clown? Appointed by the same leadership? Why Kapodane call me delusional? Call me Mami Pima? Why the leader is calling me thank you for the great job? I want to stand now to secure and protect and defend the leadership. And to do that, arrogance, tyranny, hate, and those insane words, vocabulary and the rest must stop from these official people. Thought that they have arrived and cannot raise half a million or 1 million or cannot even have a group that contribute just $1,000 for the leadership. Capo Daniel is banned in communication till further notice. And anyone that share Capo Daniel podcast to any WhatsApp group, you will be blocked. Capo Daniel has blocked nearly everybody, by the way. Any of you surrogates, I want to make it clear, all of Amazonia, block all podcasts of Capo Daniel from all your WhatsApp group. And anyone who bring Capo Daniel's podcast to your WhatsApp, block it. Block it until the day Capo Daniel apologizes to Amazonian people. Tapang Ivo apologizes to Amazonian people. Eri Tato apologizes to Amazonian people. Mark Barretta apologizes to Amazonian people. I apologize to Amazonian people. Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba apologizes to Amazonian people. Who is Capo Daniel not to apologize to you people? If he's fighting for you people. You have people like Gerard Tabi. They left the Mandelas thinking that Mandelas were going to go down. At the time when Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba needed protection the most. They left the Mandelas thinking that they were going to destroy the Mandelas. Leave Mandelas at the time when ADF needed the pillars the most. Mandelas did not go down. One make Gerard Tabi to be thinking that today they can continue to cause all this, their ranting. Frank Eno, know how we stood for the organization at the time. Stood with General Arke. Frank Eno, history will mark your comments of today. I keep you there, I don't block you like Capo Daniel is blocking people. Frank Eno, was it not in this platform when Capo Daniel was fired from interim government? He left interim government citing that his mother's health is deteriorating and he quit the struggle to look after his mother. I have the letter of resignation from Capo Daniel from this revolution. Frank Eno and you all group. My brother Kecha Fru, you knew how I stood in Liberation TV and we called Capo Daniel, show him some love. He came to us, started being a blogger and came to our organization. I am still the same person who is telling you that the man shifted. So Frank Eno, my brother, there's no amount of inconsistency you are talking. Nobody know you. You can't even risk yourself to come out in public to show the people who you are. Gerard Tabi, you can't even show yourself to the people. This is a man that has sacrificed his life, sacrificed his love with his family. You think my family like to see me like this in TV every day talking about Amber? You think my loved one want that? To an extent where even Amazonian women are running away from me because they are scared that maybe one day Cameroon can then target their own families. And some of us are forced to go to foreign people now because of the insecurity faced by people who would have loved us. Because we give our life to a struggle. And you hide behind the scene, Biko Khan. I mean, for you, Biko Khan, I think that you still have some kind of positivity in you a little bit. But Biko Khan, when you left Mandela's, you told me that you are going to bring down. Did you succeed? Did I kick you out from the big compound, Biko Khan, even when you warned me? I am still there, Biko Khan. You told me you are going to be the greatest activist. I told you if you are an activist for Dr. Cho and Egopsi, I thank you. I don't want to fight you, Biko Khan. How can you be a ghost and fighting Ganzero Bitakola to show his mouth, his face in the media? If you really are good, why will you want Bitakola to show his face, Biko Khan, when you are a ghost? How can a ghost be asking another person to show his face when the person is fighting Ground Zero? Ata John made like that. Ata John was like you, Biko Khan. Did not succeed. He called me Vela Franklin. Sako Gang Isobu to be calling my name. Isobu who ate the food I sent to General Hassan to feed him. Sako Gang Shacha my cousin against me. Shacha blocked me. Isobu blocked me. The same people I sent food to General Hassan to cook and give them. Where are they today? These people I don't even know them. Everyone knows Isobu. They know Shacha. He was in Ground Zero. We cried. You hide behind ghost profile. Instead of helping the organization to succeed, you are not. One positive thing about Capo Daniel is that he came for a meeting called by Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba. And he spoke in the meeting. Even though he went out and lied that I did not talk in the meeting. As a pro, I am the one that protests for the meeting to be held. Why should I be the first person to talk? I was the last person that spoke in the meeting. Because the meeting was because I protest for it. Why would I be the first person again to talk when the leadership brought the meeting because of things? The only thing I told leadership is that what is the result of that meeting? What is the solution? I have not seen the solution. He refused to apologize. He refused to correct his mistake. The leadership told me he apologized in the meeting, in the private meeting behind the scene. I said no. When you apologize to me behind the scene, this your surrogate here like Gerard Ayoktabi don't know. This surrogate here like Frank Eno don't know that Capo Daniel apologized behind the scene. I told the leadership that Capo Daniel must go out in public and apologize. So that these surrogates here without will understand. I'm not used to insulting people. Some of you are here, but you don't know that Kapodane tried to apologize behind the scene. Pache is my witness. Babafo is my witness. But you cannot do bad in media and call your surrogates, make them to do things that are against the organization. You apologize behind the scene, and you don't have to go out even to say, peace has returned with my brother Vela Franklin, with the Vanguards, there is peace. You don't even write that there was a meeting. Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba wrote more than 3 times that there was a meeting. That he held meetings with the Vanguards and everybody. Kapodane did not even write for 1 day that there was a meeting. And you all are here surrogates. You love the leadership. While the leader was asking and saying that there was a meeting, did Kapodane ever say there was a meeting? Because he rubbished everything. Try to apologize behind the scene. No, come out and do something in the media that your own followers will understand that there is peace. If you love the organization. He refused even in the last 3 weeks to do the right thing that they said. Upon all the things that we had against Kapodane, we went for a meeting and brought everything to 20%. Just one thing to apologize, he could not. When we have already said, okay, let's jump and pass for the other things. Whatever they say. We are here today. You Vanguards are ganging him up against your own leadership as a gang Eritato against Sako, and today what happened? You wanted to hear this from my mouth, you have heard it now. What have you gained? My people, we are condemned. We are condemned. Let us have this musical break. We are condemned. Please share and invite.